Today, we extend our love for food by looking at dates. Not the romantic kind, but these types.
80% of Singaporeans are confused by the dates printed on the foods they buy. When the product goes past the date on the label, do you still consume it or do you bin it? Actually, when does food really expire?
I'm Isaac Henry, and I'm leading ordinary people on a zero-waste journey to pick up hacks on how to cut down food waste.
Zero waste cook-off start now!
And compete in a cooking competition
Oh, it's very bad.
to try and transform these into these.
I won't waste it.
According to experts, a typical household in Singapore throws away an average of 19.6 kilograms of expired food every year. That sounds like a lot, but does it all have to be thrown away?
I'm meeting 29-year-old Kelvin to find out how much a typical 5-member family actually throws out. He's the head of procurement and is responsible for stock taking and clearing of expired foods.
Typically, in your family, in this household, if you have something that's expired or well above its use by date, what would you typically do?
Okay, expired, throw. Buy a new one. The dustbin is where it goes.
Immediately, without even checking it.
I mean, I wouldn't want to, it just looks like poison to me. I'm gonna throw this away because it seems like it's half done, but...
So you wouldn't even try it? Oh.
Yeah, I really won't even try it.
Why?
Because I have another one that's these are rice cake.
Expired in January?
Yeah, I'll throw it. It's
You will
much.
throw it.
Yeah,
You
it's
would throw
much.
it.
Yeah, I'll throw it. But
Expired.
I'm not gonna try it.
You wouldn't even try it.
So-
Let's have a look at some of these things, right? Out of all of these things, of course, we can talk about what we were going to throw away and what we should throw away. Kaya smelt great, I would keep. These things, I don't really know how they taste.
Let me try.
Why don't you?
I try. It's rice cake. And it tastes good. I'm so sorry.
So, bread. Of course, for bread, once you see that it's starting to be moldy, blue, throw it away. But perfectly good bread. Every single slice looks just as good. I think you have at least about like $20 worth of stuff here that you mindlessly wouldn't even have thought of, but it would have ended up in the trash.
Honestly, that kind of thinking process don't go through your mind.
I think it's important to think about it so that we reduce food waste.
Yes.
Right?
I have something planned for Kelvin that will hopefully help him recalibrate his attitude towards expired foods. But first, I'm meeting Ridhwan, who's facing a challenge of a different kind in his kitchen.
So, show me what you got.
Alright, so I got you here because, first of all, I'm living with my mom.
Okay.
So this is her kitchen and everything that she does, manage and all that, is super well done.
Yeah.
Issue is, I'm moving out,
Okay.
getting my own place,
Nice.
and I have no idea what to do for my own kitchen.
Ridhwan, being a kitchen newbie, definitely needs my help.
Oh, wow. You don't know what it is?
Not sure, fish?
So, I'm going to give him a crash course.
So, do you know, this looks,
Potato.
potato, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
But how long has this been in here?
About a week.
You can see pieces like this, where it's a bit white and crusty and icy.
Uh-huh.
That is a result of freezer burn.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is when you keep it in the freezer, that something shouldn't be kept in the freezer for that long,
Okay.
or it's not been sealed all the way through, it tends to have freezer burn.
Oh.
And it's not that it's not edible anymore. However, it does change the structure of the food that you have that
Okay.
has already had freezer burns, basically.
So more dried stuff.
This is pretty good.
So like you said, we don't overbuy just one,
It's really a brilliant way of buying and purchasing. You don't overstock your stuff. So I'm really, happy that your mom does this because it's so easy and convenient to go to the supermarket and purchase multiple of these things. That's how stuff gets expired.
Yeah.
You don't realize, but you buy that 6 and then within 6 months, 3 of it is expired already and you're like, oh, I didn't have time. That's why it's also important that even though it's expired, to taste it, smell it, and like do all the things that you can do to it.
Okay.
So I'm going to be teaching you how to find out whether it's truly expired.
All right.
Yeah.
After a productive kitchen raid, my two buddies, Kelvin and Ridhwan, are ready to learn more about expired foods. The first stop on their learning journey, decoding labels on expired products.
Hi gents, welcome. We are a foods distributor. We bring in everything from long shelf life frozen goods right the way to the other side of the spectrum. We bring in what we call ultra fresh products, so things with very short shelf life.
Yeah, so I'm sure there must be a ton of products going expired almost on a day-to-day basis.
Correct.
What happens after the expiry date?
After a certain point, we legally cannot sell the product. So very clearly though, it doesn't mean you cannot eat it. And typically, as a rule of thumb, you still have about 1/3 of the shelf life left on the product.
So if a product is still good even after it expires, then what do the different labels mean in the first place?
So things like sell by, it is what it says on the tin. It's a product that you can sell after a certain point. Then that's directed very much at retailers. And then you've got use by and best before. They're very different. So use by are more for ultra perishable products. Things like milk, yogurt might have a use by date. So best before will typically be a long shelf life product. So we're looking at things like cereals, grains, pastas, things that best before is a guide.
Shall we get into some of the products that you're selling?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
So we were talking before about kind of what are the simple steps that we need to take to make sure that we are checking if the food is okay to consume. 3 simple tests: see, smell, and taste. We can see from these 2 products here, which are exactly the same product, exactly the same batch, exactly the same shelf life and expiry date. But we can see from the first check, which is see, that the color is very different.
Yeah, that's mold, right?
Yes, that's mold.
Because we have other factors to consider. I mean, and the most important one is storage. Has the cold chain been broken anywhere across the line? And
Okay, so let's play a little game, okay,
Right.
guys? Let's check all the expired stuff that we have here. See, smell, and taste.
Got it.
So utilize that sort of thing and see what needs to be kept or thrown. Okay, how about all these canned stuff?
Let me go first.
Smells okay.
So,
Yeah.
keep,
Keep it.
throw, keep.
Keep.
Well done. I would keep it too. It looks good. It smells great. Keep, throw.
Not this side, of course, not here.
Yeah.
So,
The center bit, the nice clean bit.
But my worry is how do I keep it afterwards? You know, because
it's
no
a good
longer-
question.
I would say this is almost like a one-time usage for me.
Oh, okay.
Once I open this packet, I will try the best way I can to process it. However, I don't think I would keep it in the condition that it would be in.
remember the key principles. Keep the air away from it and keep the temperature as low as possible.
How about, let's do one of these. It's yogurt.
It's expired since September 2021, and it's yogurt.
Who would like to open the packaging?
Would you want to do the honor?
It's so dangerous.
You want to do the honor? Thank you.
Stand by, prepare yourself.
Oh no. This is not going to end well. Oh Lord. No.
Go for it.
I did from there. I could smell it.
This smells like a rancid, super sour. So I personally would not eat it. But to each his own.
I know, no.
Would you guys like to keep it or throw it?
But with you, Isaac.
In the throw pile.
Ridhwan and Kelvin now know that there's no hard and fast rule to determine when something has truly expired. It's best to conduct the see, smell, and taste test in any scenario. And it's time to put their newfound theory to the test.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you, Cynthia?
I'm
Yeah.
Cynthia, and
Hello.
I'm the owner of Super Farmers.
Oh, nice.
I run workshops. I teach people how to cook and eat healthily.
So, what do you have to teach us today?
So today we're gonna make two dishes, okay? So we're gonna make firstly a stew, and I'm gonna teach you how to make a seasoning powder out of the cold cuts. Very good.
First up is Cynthia's stew. It's a handy zero-waste recipe that utilizes leftover ingredients and vegetables that are past their prime.
Pretty large bite size here. Fits the whole of my mouth.
To complement the aromatic tomato and curry base, Cynthia has one more hack up her sleeve. Something that is a week past its use-by date.
Shall we see if things are growing in there?
Ooh. Okay, looks better. Okay.
Smell?
Smells good as well, yogurt smell.
Okay, still yogurt-ish.
Yep. Tastes pretty good.
Brilliant, let's do this.
Nice.
We're gonna put the whole thing in.
Go for it, brother.
Heating it up to a 75-degree temperature kills all sorts of like terrible bacteria that's in there, which allows you to create something brand new out of this.
So the next thing we're gonna make is this using cold cuts to make into a seasoning powder. Okay, so I know this is something that I've never heard of before. I actually experimented on it one day when my own cold cuts were expiring. I dried it and I put it into the oven and they turned out crispy like that. And I thought if I could pound this, pulverize this into powder, then it would be perfect for, say, a butter.
So to me, meat that is expired usually go into the dustbin. You know, it's so smart to make the meat that is expired and, you know, find a way to make it into a seasoning, powderize it, and
We're going to use this bread, right?
Yeah.
That spread that we're making is going to go on this as well.
That's right.
And this bread is how many weeks old?
I think about 2 weeks.
You guys should definitely do your... This is a great test for you.
I'm looking for more. No? Smell? Do you
Smells-
really smell bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's,
smells
there's
okay.
a specific smell.
Taste?
No.
Okay, it looks good.
A lot of the things that I initially thought were unusable or might be past its expiry date actually had a longer shelf life than I thought. So a lot of these things I can apply back to actually managing my own kitchen next time.
All right, guys. Let's dig in.
Yay!
Yeah, well done. You both well done, I
Thanks,
think.
man.
Beautiful.
I love the bread. I love the spread.
Just because you made it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think we've done a lot today. I think you've showcased a good array of capabilities in ways to use expired foods to your advantage.
Sure.
Right? We shall both see these two on the chopping block. Very soon.
Very soon.
Good luck, gentlemen.
I'm gonna use this expired exotic pickle, mango pickle, and make some chicken masala.
Our food waste heroes have been busy applying their see, smell, and taste techniques at home.
The whole see, smell, and taste thing I think is a very important part of it, especially for our competition that's coming up.
But how will they fare in a cook-off?
Today, I'm here in my Zero Waste kitchen with my boys. How are you guys? Ridhwan and Kelvin.
Okay, we're quite hyped.
Yeah? I also have Cynthia. She's gonna be judging with me.
Given their amateur skills in the kitchen, the boys will only be preparing one dish. So they will just have an hour and a half to complete this challenge. Their dishes will be judged on appearance, taste, and creative use of expired goods.
Remember what I told you, right? See?
Smell?
Smell. Taste.
Taste.
Well done. Are you ready?
Yep.
we're ready.
On your marks, get set, go!
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah.
Spicy? Chili powder? Good. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side.
All right, you go to the other side.
But I heard that Isaac doesn't like spicy food, so I'm gonna make the spiciest curry that I have ever made in my life.
Kelvin is cooking a chicken curry dish, and he is using expired chili powder. With no visible discoloration or an unusual odor, it's still safe for cooking.
Is it gonna be very spicy?
Check the chicken.
There's a strong smell.
That's a strong smell, right?
By the look at it, it is good. It isn't foul, I would say. But the moment when we open it up, you know, the smell, the pungent smell starts to fill the space, and we know something is wrong.
Terrible. How's yours?
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Right into the nose. Oh, let's throw that away.
When it comes to raw meats, the see, smell, and taste test is critical. If the meat hasn't been stored or transported under the right conditions, bacteria like salmonella could grow and cause food poisoning.
Let's see if we can share this.
Yeah, sure.
This is expired since 4th
Used
of
by
April.
4th of April.
So
I'm really proud. So far, they've learned how to use that see, smell, and taste technique. Of course, the taste hasn't come through, but the seeing and smelling has definitely helped them.
okay, I do have to marinate the chicken for half an hour.
You have time or not?
I scared no time.
Ridhwan is cobbling together a dish with expired instant noodles and air-fried chicken. But he's not taking a conventional approach.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. Go ahead, go ahead.
What is this?
It's noodles, coconut cream. You're gonna put some cheese in it. Cheesy noodles.
Okay, let me taste it a little bit. It's super spicy. Is it really spicy?
I don't know. Oh my God.
It's very spicy.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's so disgusting. Oh, good luck, Cynthia. Good luck. Good luck, Isaac.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you couldn't choose the two worst people to cook on screen.
Well, guys, we have some noodles here with coconut milk. On that side, they're making a devil's curry that God knows who's going to eat. It's a real fun day at the Zero Waste Kitchen.
It's not that bad.
Are you done?
No, just a noodle. Oh, no, I take that back. Oh, it's very bad. Oh.
Oh.
Kelvin, you win this competition.
You have 37 minutes. Do you want to redo this? Because it's instant noodles anyway.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay, you see, I also screw up here, so it's okay.
Can you not neutralize it?
I think it's the way beyond help.
Milk neutralizes things.
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt.
It's really kind of spicy.
Then I highly recommend that you just do all of that.
Okay, so this was expired on 2021, last year.
If stored properly,
Let's open it up.
dried noodles like these are still safe for consumption 1 to 2 years after expiring.
You have 8 minutes.
Let's just put a cream of chicken.
We help each other. The key is we use expired goods.
That's true.
So I think that's more important.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, please. Well done, guys. All right. Ridhwan, would you like to join us here, mate?
Wow.
All right.
Look at that.
So this is as simple as get. This is like, I think, kindergarten level.
Kindergarten
I can
level.
imagine like a 6-year-old like loving this.
Ridhwan has prepared creamy chicken noodles using reduced to clear chicken, expired instant noodles, and a can of expired soup.
Mr. Kelvin, would you like to join us here?
Wow, look at that.
Kelvin, on the other hand, has made a spicy chicken curry, also using reduced to clear chicken. He's added expired chili powder, old yogurt, and stale bread.
Well, thank you so much. We shall give it a shot, and we will call you guys back in very shortly.
We're gonna start with Ridhwan's
I'm gonna start here, yeah.
carbonara-ish.
I mean, it's super gloopy.
Decent.
He said it best. Kindergarten food.
6-year-old.
Perfect.
Okay, now we're gonna try this.
Feel free to start without me.
Wow, it is very spicy, but the saving grace is it's full of flavor.
All right, let me taste some of this.
Not bad, right? I'm really
It's pretty bad.
surprised.
I'm not a fan. This to me is a level where I can't enjoy my food spicy.
I like what he's done here, and I can take the spice.
I think this is our first competition where we have a 50-50 split. Honestly, overall, you both surprised me with the amount of love and like brotherly love, like this bromance here.
It's a teamwork.
I don't know why, but yeah.
The winner for the first time ever in the entirety of Zero Waste Kitchen, okay, is both of you guys.
We get it.
Congratulations, both of you!
I'm happy with the result. I'm happy, even if Ridhwan won, I still, carry away with this amazing experience.
I think the biggest takeaway is not to overbuy. Buying for the sake of having your store filled up might not be the best option because things go bad and then sometimes you forget what you bought, especially months later. Here's good.
Yeah.
My impression of expired food start to change. For the longest time of my life, expired food just go to the bin. I'm so sorry. Food waste is always an issue in Singapore. So all this new knowledge is gonna make me really contribute to lesser waste.